Welcome back, everyone. This is our Black Diamond walkthrough video for Unit 3. For Unit 3, we're going to be looking at weather and the atmosphere of Earth. So the learning target, I know the major causes of weather and which layer of the atmosphere contains our weather. All of the Black Diamond tasks are due February 24th. So task number 1 is a video assignment from Edpuzzle. And there is questions you need to answer within Edpuzzle, but you also need to record notes. And most importantly, what I'm looking for in these notes is a diagram of the layers of the atmosphere. And you could really make that take up the entire page, where the entire page is the different layers of the atmosphere. And then for your notes, you can just talk about some of the things that we see in that layer or what differentiates each layer from one another. For example, what layer has weather? What layer has the ozone? What makes the ionosphere so interesting? So it's not necessarily paragraphs of information. I'm looking for a large diagram of the layers and then some information about each layer, as well as answering the questions from the Edpuzzle. And you can click on your period link to launch that video. Task 2 is weather at the edge of space. And it'll talk about how, even though just before we learned that weather occurs in one layer, you're going to see a very dramatic example of weather occurring in a different layer of the atmosphere. In fact, occurring right where the boundary of space ends. It's really interesting, and you're just going to write 10 facts that you learned from this video. So record at least 10 facts relating to weather or layers of the atmosphere as you watch this documentary. It's from Nova. It's really, really good. And then task 3 is a PDF document that walks you through what causes the weather. There's 4 different days. You need to do all 4. So make sure you remove the staple from the packet, and you're going to tape or glue all 4 pages into your notebook. So if you notice on my notebook, they're all separate. So this will take up 4 pages of your notebook. And then a couple of hints for you. On day 2, notice how energy can be lost in 2 ways. So energy can sometimes never get to the Earth where it's reflected away, or once it's gotten to Earth, it can be radiated away. And then also Earth can gain energy from the sun by absorbing it. So that's the 2 mechanisms of either gaining energy or losing energy. So if you were to look at that as money, right? The energy absorbed is what you're earning, and the energy reflected or radiated away is what you're spending. And then for day 3, this is really describing a convection current. So when it's asking about this weather, your convection current notes from the blue square section of Unit 2 could be very, very helpful. But keep in mind that warm air rises because it's less dense. And then once that air is rising, you're going to have air rushing in to fill that. So that creates a circular current of wind, either going out to sea or coming in from sea, depending on some circumstances. And that's what this day is asking you about. That tends to be the 2 days that students struggle with the most. And then finally, an example of extreme weather. There's an Edpuzzle video on hurricanes, and you're just going to watch how hurricanes form and answer all of the questions as they come up. Then finally, if you haven't been showing them to me along the way, you need to show me your science notebook pages. I need to see your layers of the atmosphere notes, the lightning at the edge of space, facts, the 10 facts, and then I need to see these 4 pages from task 3 in your notebook. Of course, you can upload them to Google Classroom if you're not able to show me those in class. And then finally, you need to take the Black Diamond Level Up quiz as many times as it takes to get 100%. Remember that these are all open notes. So all of the quizzes that I do are open note quizzes. Please use your resources to help you. That should do it for the Black Diamond section. Thanks for watching.